Leviticus chapter 26. Ye shall make no idols, neither shall ye rear you up an engraved image, or a pillar, neither shall ye place any figured stone in your land to bow down to it, for I am Yahweh your God. Ye shall keep my Shabbats and reverence my sanctuary. I am Yahweh. If ye walk in my statutes and keep my commands and do them, then I will give you rains in their season, and the land shall yield its increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit, and your threshing shall reach to the vintage, and the vintage shall reach to the sowing time, and ye shall eat your bread to the full, and dwell in your land safely. And I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will cause evil beasts to cease out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land. And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall chase 1,000,000. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. And I will have respect to you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and will establish my covenant with you. And ye shall eat old store long kept, and ye shall bring forth the old because of the new. And I will set my tabernacle among you, and my soul shall not abhor you. And I will walk among you, and will be your God, and ye shall be my people. I am Yahweh your God, who brought you forth out of the land of Mizraim, that ye should not be their bondmen. And I have broken the bars of your yoke, and made you go upright. But if ye will not hearken to me, and will not do all these commands, and if ye shall reject my statutes, and if your soul abhor my ordinances, so that ye will not do all my commands, but break my covenant, I also will do this to you. I will appoint terror over you, even consumption and fever, that shall consume the eyes, and make the soul to pine away. And ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be smitten before your enemies. They that hate you shall rule over you, and ye shall flee when none pursueth you. And if ye will not yet for these things hearken to me, then I will chastise you 7 times more for your sins. And I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your skies as iron, and your earth as brass, and your strength shall be spent in vain, for your land shall not yield its increase, neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruit. And if ye walk contrary to me, and will not hearken to me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you, according to your sins. And I will send the beast of the field among you, which shall rob you of your children, and destroy your cattle, and make you few in number, and your ways shall become desolate. And if by these things ye will not be reformed to me, but will walk contrary to me, then will I also walk contrary to you, and I will smite you, even I, 7 times for your sins. And I will bring a sword upon you, that shall execute the vengeance of the covenant. And ye shall be gathered together within your cities, and I will send the pestilence among you, and ye shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy, When I break your staff of bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat, and not be satisfied. And if ye will not for all this hearken to me, but walk contrary to me, then I will walk contrary to you in wrath, and I will chastise you 7 times for your sins. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And I will destroy your high places, and cut down your sun images, and cast your dead bodies upon the bodies of your idols. And my soul shall abhor you. And I will make your cities a waste, and will bring your sanctuaries to desolation. And I will not smell your aroma of assuagement. And I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies that dwell therein shall be astonished at it. And you will I scatter among the nations, and I will draw out the sword after you, and your land shall be a desolation, and your cities shall be a waste. Then shall the land enjoy its Shabbaths, as long as it lieth desolate, and ye are in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest, and enjoy its Shabbaths. As long as it lieth desolate, it shall have rest, even the rest which it had not in your Shabbaths, when ye dwelt upon it. And as for them that are left of you, I will send a faintness into their heart in the lands of their enemies, and the sound of a driven leaf shall chase them. And they shall flee as one fleeth from the sword, and they shall fall when none pursueth. And they shall stumble one upon another, as it were before the sword, when none pursueth. And ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies, and ye shall perish among the nations, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemies' lands, and also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. And they shall confess their iniquity, and the iniquity of their fathers in their trespass, which they trespassed against me, and also that because they walked contrary to me, I also walked contrary to them, and brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised heart be humbled, and they then accept of the punishment of their iniquity, then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Yishak, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember, and I will remember the land. The land also shall be left by them, and shall enjoy its Shabbaths, while it lieth desolate without them, and they shall accept of the punishment of their iniquity, because because they rejected my ordinances, and their soul abhorred my statutes. And yet for all that, when they are in the land of their enemies, I will not reject them, neither will I abhor them to destroy them utterly, and to break my covenant with them, for I am Yahweh their God. But I will for their sakes remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Mizraim, in the sight of the nations, that I might be their God. I am Yahweh. These are the statutes and the ordinances and laws which Yahweh made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by Moshe.